Hey, dude. Hope you're doing well. Actually, really make sure. Okay, microphone's good. Hey, Pillow. Okay, microphone's good. And I completely forgot to turn on the thing that actually lets you guys hear the music. Thanks, I'm doing pretty well. Sorry for the lateness for the stream, but my dinner ran late. Staying up all night for video games. Well, hopefully you can stay up late for this one. This is one I've been anticipating for close to a year or two now. And I hope it's really good. So excited. I've been so patient with this game to finally be able to play it tonight. I'm so happy. To look this stuff up more. I'm really gonna look up some of the stuff I need to do on here. I really gotta take some time to improve my stream stuff now, because I'm going on 3 years now. Pretty close to 3 years now, and I've barely changed that much about my stream. I've really got to make it a point to start changing up some things around here, because I do need to touch up some of my screens. The starting soon stream screen definitely needs an overhaul, because pretty sure you guys are all tired of this thing. Because I mean, the dancing me's and the rolling me on there were cute at first, but now I'm getting annoyed by them. Because I need something a little bit more interesting for starting soon. I barely know where to go myself on these things, but I try to go through with it. Hello, Andy. Yes, you're derping very cutely. So yeah, it turns out my delivery driver, they were late because apparently they didn't know about the construction that was happening on the underpass that's near my house, and without that, then he would have had to go around a very long way. But instead of actually looking up a route to get to me, I saw him driving back and forth in certain areas for like an hour. And by then the food was probably bad, so I think then he just gave up and just probably expected me to either re-deliver or have it put to my credit or something like that. So I had it re-delivered, and then I talked to the next driver, and thankfully she took my instructions on how to get around. She was sweet. Though I wish the other guy had at least tried to put in some effort or something. I mean, I know he had 2 other previous deliveries and everything, and then he couldn't really find a way around to get to me, but still. I mean, that's gonna look bad on his record. Yeah, I mean, I can sympathize. I can try to empathize and everything, but he still should have just, like, looked up different directions. I feel bad because now he's probably gonna have, like, a mark on his record or something, because I asked for a redelivery. Excuse me. Oh, goodness. I gotta put in a belly drum redeem sometime, because it's just... It was good dinner. It was Rally's. A cherry coke with some chicken and fully loaded fries. The chicken was good, yes. I was tempted to try to get a chocolate milkshake, but I think that would have made me explode. Okay, so let me put in the ad break, and then we shall get on with the show. We'll try to get through the news pretty quickly, and then we'll get to the game, because I don't want to stay up too late playing this. I mean, I'm probably going to be up late, but still. Okay, running ad. Wait, it's Rue Day? Why does no one tell me of these holidays? Hey, very curious. Oh, almost forgot. Tonight's flavor of YouTube copyright-free music. is chocolate mint from Hanamori. Aw. Well, I appreciate it. Ugh. Thank goodness I have a bottle of water next to me. That'll help me digest faster. Ugh, I am so full. Ugh. Oof. Maybe. Oh, that reminds me, I still gotta work on that other program too to start putting my PNGs in to give them the more bounce and animated effect to them. Katamari style. I'd love to do something like that. Okay. Now we are ready to go. Excuse me. Hello everyone, this is Deekasq, the American Kangaroo here, saying hello to you all. And hugs and belly pats to you all. So, I am using my Resident Evil 7 horror PNG tonight, because it's one of the only good ones I have for horror games right now. I was trying to make a more original one for this game coming out. Excuse me. That's what happens when you down Cherry Coke too quickly. However, I couldn't get it finished off in time, so I can just show you guys really quick what this looks like. Let's see. I was trying to go for a bit of an evil dapper look. Let me resize this for the thing. There we go. But the problem is I couldn't really get the color scheme right with the design. I was trying to go for like haughty, whimsical dapper for like the evil side of me or something. And I kinda had the line art right, but I just couldn't get the color scheme right. Although the web design on the wardrobe helped a little bit, but didn't really complete the look like I wanted it to. I appreciate it. Yeah, but I couldn't really figure out how to make it work in time, so we're just going to use this model tonight for this. And maybe eventually Dapper Evil Deekasq will come around for another game one day. And plus, I could not wait anymore to play this game. I've been waiting for it for so long. Because you all know I am a sucker, a complete and utter sucker for games that use a 2D aesthetic, hand-drawn or pixel style, that kind of thing. Okay. And really quick, we'll do some quick game news things real quick. Let's see. But before that, I actually wanted to make a comment on... Let's see. The current PNG I'm using, this was originally for Resident Evil 7. Because with this one, I've got a standard belly pat, blah blah blah. Then, scared holding controller, and puff puff. That kind of thing. But I kind of use this for horror games, for if I can't really think of anything else. No, thank you, dude. I appreciate it. I do want to make some more stuff eventually. I just gotta find the time to do it these days. Okay. So recently, one of the most like talked about things that's been happening right now is Nintendo came out with the recent numbers for Pokemon Legends ZA. And honestly, if I was worried about Pokemon at this point, I would definitely be worried about Pokemon. Now, it did make bank, basically. We all knew it was going to make bank. But apparently, the sales are far lower than Legends Arceus was, apparently. So apparently the total global sales for Pokemon Legends ZA was, in fact, about 5 million copies, close to 6 million. And I figured it would make bank because either way, we found out recently from former developers, by the way that the game looks, that it only costs about $14 to $15 million to make, which is like a drop in the bucket for this company. So either way, they were going to make a profit, just from 200,000 sales alone. So either way, it's just profit. But I think I would very much worry about where the direction of the series is going at this point, because something really interesting happened. After the sales numbers came out, another poll for the Pokemon franchise came out recently, and it tells the average age for most of the Pokemon fandom at this point. And guess how old the fandom is, the most in the collective fandom. Apparently, more than half of the fandom is 32 years old. And apparently the lowest common denominator for the fandom is less than 15 years old is the least amount of the fandom right now, of the Pokemon fandom, for the modern audiences and everything. Which means that Pokemon is not getting more kids on board with this franchise anymore. Because from what we can see, the majority of the kids that kind of get into this franchise now are mostly their parents that teach them about this franchise, it seems. Or at least those who are still like in the 40 range and everything, or the late 30s range now. But yeah, it seems like Pokemon is starting to lose the kid audience, and they're not refreshing as much as they were hoping for. And I kind of thought this was coming a long way too, because years ago I tried to introduce my nieces and nephews to Pokemon Shield, and they already loved the cartoon. They loved the cartoon, they loved the merchandise and everything. But when I tried to get them to play the game, they did not like the game whatsoever. They didn't like the fact that they had to go through so much story. They didn't like the fact that they had to go through so much dialogue, or how long the battles could take at times. They were kind of hoping it was more like the anime. And I kind of saw that as a sign that Pokemon was starting to get out of touch with the main audience they're supposed to cater to. So yeah, let me see if I can find the official numbers for that really quick. Let's see. Pokemon fan base average age. Let's see. Oh, there's an AI thing for it. The average age of the Pokemon fanbase is around 30 to 32 years old, driven significantly by a large adult demographic that grew up with the franchise. While the brand's target audience is children, data from Nintendo and various polls show that the majority of players are adults, with many in their 20s and 30s, often driven by nostalgia. Goddamn. When Google AI is telling you what's driving your franchise, that's not good. Oh my goodness. So yeah, it seems like Pokemon has kind of been coasting on the idea that they were appealing to each generation coming forward, But apparently, if the average Pokemon fan is between the ages of 30 and 40 at this point, I think at this point, Pokemon needs to be worried about how they have to handle the franchise going forward from now. Because even though the franchise did make bank with this one, no matter what, Legends ZA is probably going to make like 15 million copies over the course of its lifetime at this point. But here's the thing, Pal World sold 30 million copies in less time. It sold 30 million copies within a month. And the Pokemon franchise has never been able to make those kind of numbers. And even if you compare it to Sword and Shield or Scarlet and Violet, those were double packs most of the time. They counted those as single digit. They counted those as like single sales because most people would buy the double packs, and most people would try to get the second game eventually if they bought the first one. Mostly for the collection aspect and everything. So the fact that Legends ZA did worse than Legends Arceus, which was supposed to be the next big spin-off franchise from Pokemon, I think Pokemon should be worried about this because the fans are starting to wise up to the formula now. They're realizing that this is a $70 game with a day one DLC, which puts it at $100 to play this game through its entirety. And you can't even get all the Mega Evolutions and all the evolutions without paying for the DLC. So Pokemon going to age out and going mostly be playing by retirement homes in 30 years. Oh my god. Oh my god, can you imagine if that's how Pokemon ends? But yeah, this is kind of a serious thing for Pokemon because it proves that they're losing touch with their audience, and mostly the people that go after that play these games are after the nostalgia, the loyalty of the fandom and everything, the obligation to keep playing these games because they've trained themselves to play these games. And it's kind of sad that Pokemon just doesn't care at this point. They're already making the money, they're already getting the profits, and it just feels like it's only going to keep going downhill from here. It'll be a slow run. It'll be slowly going downhill unless Pokemon somehow does something different to shake up the formula. I mean, Game Freak is obviously tired of making these games because we saw the difference in quality between Beast of Reincarnation and Pokemon Legends ZA, if we're to believe that Beast of Reincarnation is like a true we made it in studio kind of thing. But it seems like, yeah, Game Freak seems to be getting very tired of it despite the profits of the whole thing. Like, whatever their budget is every single time one of these comes out, and really think about this, because Game Freak has a stake in Pokemon. They have a third of ownership of the Pokemon brand, because they were the first ones to make the games for it, and in collaboration with the Pokemon Company and Nintendo. So they're making a third of what the entire franchise is making every year, which should be like billions of dollars at this point. And yet the company itself is just not putting out that much. It's just the quality of these games is getting worse by the year, and they're basically trying to slowly say to fans, well, you'll still buy it anyway, even if we make the worst thing ever at this point. But yeah, the quality is just getting worse. The games are just becoming cash grabs at this point, and it seems like they're focusing more on the gacha games at this point, the Pokemon Online gachas or something like that. And it just feels like people are waking up to it now, because I've been seeing so many videos on YouTube about YouTubers who are just fed up with this. Like those who bought the game and played the game all the way through. A $70 game, which you would have to pay $100 for the entire package, and they're just done with it. I mean, can you imagine paying $100 for a game? You only played it for 20 to 30 hours, because that's apparently how long the story is. And you collected all the Pokemon, and there's really not much to do in this big city that they made. You can't go in any of the buildings most of the time. You don't really have that many things to do in the game besides battling and doing the story and collecting Pokemon, and that's just it. There's really no minigames I've heard of that are worth the time and effort or anything. So it's no wonder that Nintendo wants the competition clocked out at this point, because they really don't want to put in the effort, it seems like. But enough of the Pokemon rant. Let's see. Let's bullet point some of these. Halo 1 Remake is official and coming to PS5, but without its defining features. Well, that's sad. Despite struggles, Xbox grew in one major market in 2025. Yeah, cutting jobs. That's where they grew. Borderlands 4, Counter-Strike, Hyrule Warriors, Age of Imprisonment just revealed 2 surprise new characters. Don't care. Battlefield 6, Sims 4, Genshin Impact, Pokemon Legends Z announces first week sales numbers. Okay, let's see what the actual numbers were. 5.8 million. Oh, yeah, that's what I heard before. But yeah, the fact that the sales have dropped since Arceus is not a good sign for them. If Pokemon can't figure out how to improve the games, it's only going to get worse from here. Because there's only so much you can do with the cartoons and the toy merchandise for a while. Let's see, Pokemon TCG, Pocket Anniversary, Leak Sparks, Wild Fan Theories. Yeah, they're mostly focusing on these games. The games you gotta buy digital cards for to be good at or whatever. Phil Spencer reveals his favorite game of the year. Don't care. Don't care, don't care, don't care. Don't care. Co-op horror game is blowing up on Steam. Escape the Backrooms. Yes, I've heard of that. I've been hearing about the Backrooms for years. World of Warcraft, Call of Duty. Oh yeah, the Pal World release date. Okay, for those of you who play Pal World, they did unleash something cool. They actually have Depresso furry costumes in the game now. You can actually find Depresso costumes in this game. It looks so cute. I want to dress up my Pal trainer in a Depresso costume. I gotta try that later. Apparently it's a very specific quest that'll be going on for a while or something. See, here it is. Now you too can be a Depresso. You won't just have depression in real life, now you can be a depression in video game. And I do love Depresso. He is one of my favorite pals. He's just adorable. And I love his attitude in the shorts they make. And then the girl gets a different costume. Zoe, I think that's her name. Let's see. It's honestly amazing how popular she got for being the first boss you face off in the game. Okay, let's see. Battlefield 6, Borderlands 4, Sonata Country Publisher commits to being an AI-first company. Oh, no. Crafton, what are you doing? You were doing so well. Jeez. Yeah, I think companies are diving into AI headfirst way too quickly. AI is not the solve-all. It's gonna be what they think it's gonna be. AI is still in its infancy, and it can only do small tasks right now. It cannot replace game designers. It cannot replace creativity. It cannot do any of these things. And it never will. The most you can hope for in AI tools is it helps you like speed up the process on small things it might be able to do. And I've said this before, like the best example of using AI as a tool for development is the creator of Megabonk. He said that he is colorblind. He was able to make the 3D models for all the characters and set up the world and everything, but he's colorblind, so he had ChatGTP color in the characters for him, and he ran them by his friends or whatever testers he had, I guess. And so I think that's a cool idea for using AI. If you're colorblind, then your thing can color it for you and help you with that stuff. And as long as it's not replacing somebody's job, as long as it's helping them make games faster or more efficient or something like that, then I think that's a good idea. But if you're trying to get AI to the point where it's like, oh, I just have to click a button and I made a game! No, that's never gonna happen. It will never happen. So, Crafton, you're disappointing me. Elden Ring Tarnished Edition hits release date delay. What else can they add to that game? It's already punishing enough just hearing about that game. What else could they add to Elden Ring that would make it even more punishing for people? I swear, From Software has created an entire generation of, like, sadists at this point, who just love getting their asses beaten to death in these games at this point. Magic the Gathering reveals next comic stuff. Little Nightmares 3. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 officially drops DLC. GTA Online. Pokemon TCG. Xbox President says idea of console exclusives is antiquated. I think exclusives are still good to a degree, but I think the exclusives should be timed at this point. Because I think the formula for good exclusives is a timing formula. Because I think you're allowed to at least have 1 or 2 or 3 games exclusive to your system for a while, and then have, like, the games ported to other systems maybe eventually. Unless it's like a mascot game of some sort that's like your brand or something like that. Like, I can accept that Mario is exclusive to Nintendo only, because it's the brand character. It's the character that sells the systems and everything. And Sony's interchanged a lot of their brand characters over the years. There was Crash Bandicoot, there was Jak and Daxter, there was Ratchet and Clank, Sly Cooper, the infamous guy, basically a lot of ones. And then the current one, and then there was Sackboy, and now there's Astrobot as, like, the current mascot. And I think as long as they're the mascots, maybe they can be exclusive, but I think timed exclusivity is a lot better at this point, because you get interested in one system, you port it to another system eventually, you still make money off of it. It's good. But I do think there should be some exclusivity, to at least make your system feel unique, to a degree. Let's see. Metroid Prime 4, I don't care. Marvel Rivals, Helldivers 2. Steam, Magic, Steam. Huh, Ghost of Yotei is getting a card Magic the Gathering. Okay, this is another game that I've heard of recently that the anti-woke grifters have been complaining about nonstop recently. And basically, as far as I can tell, the only things they're complaining about is the fact that she looks too realistic as a woman half the time. And apparently the revenge story is getting too old or something like that. I'm just like, okay, but have you actually played the game? I still have to play Ghost of Tsushima at some point, and then I want to play Ghost of Yotei, because these games look really good. And what's weird to me is that the grifters that I've seen talk about some of the games, like Silent Hill F or Ghost of Yotei, they have been nothing but praising for certain games that I think they would have grifted people into thinking would have been bad. Like Clair Obscura 33, like, a ton of them love that game, surprisingly, considering how supposedly woke those games are. So as far as the anti-woke gamer guys go, I still think they're just a grift at this point. Let's see. I think that's about everything. I think I've come back to the thing that Andy was on a few days ago. Okay. Okie dokie. Next Elden Ring update now support dance pad control. Oh my god. As if the games don't get harder. I mean, I have seen people try to rig their systems or rig stuff like that in order to do things like that. And the lengths people go to try to enjoy these games in different ways, even though they've beaten them before. I mean, props to you to put that much effort into keeping one of your favorite games alive in that way. But how do you play games like that on dance pads? Just, I feel like you would die eventually if you tried playing a game like that. But then, I don't know. I'd have to look up a video to see if that's actually like a thing people do half the time, because I've only ever heard of the dance pad horror game players or something. I'll look that up sometime. Okay. Let us get into the game, because I have waited long enough. Oh, and before I forget, I posted the link earlier. Today's flavor of Lofi Tunes for the channel is Chocolate Mint from Hanamori. Hey, Rosette Cat. Hope you're doing well. Stream's a little late tonight because food was late. How it is. And now we shall get into the game. Let me get my controller ready. I'm not sure if this game will actually be scary or not, but I'm so looking forward to this. I love the music. Okay, so the caption for this game is, a hand-drawn horror adventure, uncover the dark truth behind Carole's fate. Who is Carole? Are we Carole in this game? Or is Carole the one looking all mean and sinister? We shall find out. I've only seen a few trailers for this game, and I've been trying to go in as blind as I can after that. Oh, that's just gorgeous. And I swear to God, that looks just like a scene from Beauty and the Beast. The fact that the team behind this game was able to capture the look of Disney films into a horror game, just, it elevates me so much. Well, I'm shaking in horror. I don't know what's going to happen. Okay, select mode, settings, let's see. Subtitles on. Subtitles back box. Let's do medium-sized text for now. Okay. Sound effects volume is surprisingly low. Wonder why they would put it that low. Okay. Okay, new game. Let's get into this. Okay. Empty slot. Oh. To my mom. Oh, is that a dedication? Developed by Little Sewing Machine. Oh.
It all starts and ends with a girl, too small and inadequate for that world of ash, tar, and coal where she was born. And her mother died suddenly, a little girl with only the company of a stuffed friend she would soon forget, found herself all alone on an icy bench, waiting for the carriage that would take her to the austere Bunny Hall. Luckily, even if that place turned out to be very hostile for her, there she met Carole, who like her was small and inadequate. So the little girl began to feel less alone, until, on a day like many others, Carole would leave Bunny Hall for good. So the little girl fell prey to despair again. After all, in a world made of ash, tar, and coal, furiously ticking away like a crazed clock, what can a little girl do all by herself?
Oh, I have goosebumps. Okay, so apparently somebody lost their dress. Oh. Is that how you travel?
Carole Simmons?
Chapter 1, The Princess's Return. Oh god, this is insanely cool. I love this. I love this. I love this so much. Of course it's her. Why are the birds talking about me? It's really her, the princess. I knew she wouldn't forget us. Okay, so how do I... Oh, okay. I can't reach it. Maybe I can try to shake it. Ooh, R1. You really are back.
Speaking to me?
I knew you wouldn't forget your kingdom, princess.
Princess?
Come on, why does that letter mean so much to you?
No, I mean...
Are you sure it belongs to you?
I believe so.
Well now, you seldom get anything the hard way. Look over there, try to move that bench. Okay. Interact with square and climb over with X. Okay. It's over here real quick. What's that? Oh, you can hold down to go that way. Okay. The fact that they animated her emoting to this is just driving me crazy right now. Where'd it go?
Oh, hello, little bunny. That letter is mine. Could you...
The sweet, bespectacled bunny ignored the little girl and took the letter with them.
Why does the rabbit have glasses?
I beg you, would you be so kind as to give it back to me?
The little girl began to get impatient. The little girl wouldn't let it win. So determined to recover Carole's letter, she followed the mischievous bunny.
Nope. Okay, at least she can climb. Apparently her name is Lana, too.
What place is this?
I am seeing so many Disney references in this so much, and it's driving me crazy. This looks just like the flower field from Alice in Wonderland now. And her design kind of reminds me of Belle from Beauty and the Beast in a way, but like mixed in with Snow White a little bit, I think. What was that?
That kite, it reminded the little girl so much of her friend Carole. So free and graceful, yet tormented, as if by adverse currents, by the other girls at Bunny Hall.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, and who would you be? Have you perhaps seen a bespectacled bunny?
Honey, that is a red-eyed owl.
Even the owl ignored her question and just stood there, staring at her, with those eyes, red like blood. But the little girl had no time to waste. She had to track down the bunny, and so she began to follow in its tracks.
Okay, creepy owl, I'm gonna keep going forward. Oh, okay. Now we're starting to get into the creepiness. Oh, oh shit. Oh, god damn it. Okay, now we're starting to get into the horror aspect of this. Oh! Okay, that fall took some of my health out. Oh, hey, it's the bunny with glasses. Okay, I'm healed up. Apparently I regenerate after a while. Stay away from me, creepy owl. Why does she low-key look like she's wearing Sophie's dress? Who's Sophie? Was she from another Disney project I'm not familiar with, or...? From Howl's Moving Castle. Oh, yeah. I guess it does kind of look like Sophie's dress a little bit. She looks like a combination of Disney princesses, like Alice in Wonderland, Belle, Snow White.
No! My letter!
And the girl, filled with a chilling sensation she could not explain, dove into the water.
Oh god. Okay. Honey, we going. Okay, we're going faster. We're going faster. Okay, we got quick time events. Nope. I think I just went into a metaphorical mouth. Okay, get going, child. Oh god, oh god. I think that was the game over. Well, put the death counter at 1. I'm not gonna go near that thing. Man, they animated her doing so much. This is amazing. Oh. Oh, 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 oh. Okay. So apparently my letter is lost. And now I'm just running for my life. Now there's random explosions in the forest. Oh jeez. Oh my god, she has princess powers. Oh, God.
So the little girl fell, and fell once again. And while the man with the tar hat stood grinning, her thoughts drifted to that mysterious figure in the window of Bunny Hall, who silently stood watching her as she was swallowed up in her abyss. And this is how our story begins. A letter, a roar, then a daring plunge, and a little girl, too small and inadequate for that world of ash, tar, and cold of which she was a
dream
part.
sequence.
Miss Benton, I am pleased to note that my voice is so soft that it encourages restful sleep in class. Would you be so kind as to share your wisdom on today's topic with your fellow classmates?
There was a man made of tar, an owl, and a bunny with glasses.
Such impertinence. Home economics, ladies' etiquette, chapter 9. Be always beautiful, perfumed, and impeccable. All of you young women of today are privileged to witness the deeds of the great men of your era. The grand discoveries, the phenomenon of industrialization, progress. Soon you will be wives and then mothers of great men who will go down in history. And you, Miss Benton, make fun of it. This establishment, too, if events continue to transpire as hoped, will undergo important developments, and you will be the first to benefit from them. Why, ladies?
A portion of Bunny Hall was conceded to a corporate collective in order to form a small branch, thereby taking advantage of the area's greatest resource, rabbits. This will not only bring new luster to the estate in this region, but also new jobs.
Very good, Miss Vicky Trout. At the very least, Lana has grasped the rabbit matter. In this regard, our dear Frank reminds us that it is strictly forbidden to venture beyond the walls of the park. The disinfestation work will resume tonight after the strong winds of recent weeks. Remember, not to be overwhelmed by the explosions. It's all perfectly normal.
Oh, that's
soil
what the
is
explosions
blasted
were.
with charges and the rabbits forced out of their burrows.
Well, that's sad.
Who did it? Miss Benton!
Well, I can understand the mouth movement during regular
wary
scenes
of
like
you,
this.
Miss. Ungrateful, arrogant
Chapter 2,
troublemaker.
Converging Kingdoms.
Why is it so difficult for you to behave like all the others?
I imagine they couldn't animate everything, but it's still impressive what they were able to do with what they
The
did.
clock is ticking furiously. And you are a woman now. Therefore, it is high time you learn to behave like one, or accept the consequences of your ridiculous transgressions.
Jeez.
You will help Miss Mildred with the chores. When you are done, ring the bell, and you will be allowed to return to your accommodation. But until then, don't even dream of leaving this place.
This, for the little girl, was now the norm. Targeted by Vicky and the other girls, or simply scolded by the matrons of Bunny Hall. Like Miss Hinman and her nauseating perfume. She constantly repeated herself sadly, "No, I don't want to grow up. I don't want time to flow furiously anymore." It would have been so nice instead to be able to take it back to when Carole was still there.
It would be better to shed some light.
Exit the basement, open the window. Oh, God. Okay, how do I... Okay, how about I just go up? Here, I should have heard the bell calling the servants. Unfortunately, nothing happens. Okay then, wonderful. It's too dark. Okay, much better, thank
Where
goodness.
the heck did the broom go? Oh, here it is. Better get to work.
I'm getting such deja vu with Little Goody Two Shoes. What is this? Oh, Jesus. Electric panel to call the house servants. The fuse is blown. Maybe I could fix it if only I could find a replacement. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Okay, I guess I need to move the box over, see what's up there. Or not. Oh, no, wait. Just shows me this way. Okay. Okay. It's an old mirror. Sweep, sweep, sweep all the creepiness away.
And this? Where did this come from?
What is it?
It looks like an old mailbox.
Oh.
Maybe I'm still dreaming.
Maybe yes, maybe
Who's
no.
that? So I really am dreaming. What's this?
Princess, you don't remember. They say some kind of breach opened in the mortal world to the kingdom of Carole. Thus the two kingdoms began to
Carole?
converge. This is a special mailbox from your past. It's not a coincidence that it's here. It preserves your most joyful memories in the form of postcards. Is this my save station? Oh, Jesus.
Stop!
They keep their old unused pots. Okay. Unfortunately, it is closed. If only I could find the key. Really quick, I'm gonna go the other way real quick. Actually, wait. It's just a mailbox. Okay. So I gotta find postcards to put in it or something. Really quick, I'm gonna go this way. I wonder if I can push the box that way. So apparently there's some weird construction of harvesting rabbits or something around here. It sounds like... what was that one thing called? The door is stuck. There's something inside. A mouse-trap. Interesting. There's more. A toolbox key. Nice. Wonder if I can sneak inside the duct. I'm gonna need a screwdriver if I want to get the grate up the wall. Ah! She's a very good climber.
You! I remember you. But in a dream. Or at least, I think it was a dream.
Boy, the candle is really eerie. Is this it? Ah, screwdriver. Okay, so really quick, what's back over here? Unused pots. Okay. Okay, so I need to find a different key for that one.
No! Please! Stop!
Who is this person? Why am I telling them to stop? Oh, jeez. Oh, God. Okay, I guess that's two. Okay, let's try that again.
No! Please! Stop!
Now run away.
Strange things are happening down here. No! I won't stay here a moment longer!
Oh. A couple of beams have been roughly screwed to the wall. Maybe I can unscrew them. Yay! I have a screwdriver. They could have just vanished into thin air. They went this way, I'm sure of it. Looks like there's something on top of the bookcase. A fuse. Nice. Oh, I can use the mousetrap. Oh god.
Go away, darned owl! Typical birds of prey. They're greedy for mice and other small rodents. I wonder if I can use that to my advantage.
Oh, I guess mousetrap. Okay, I'll need some bait to get the mouse. Ah, great. I got the fuse. Okay. Well, great. No one's coming for me.
You call this cleaning? It's a pigsty. Miss Hinman was clear. You will spend the rest of the day here. And speaking of which, here's your lunch, miss.
No! Wait! I did everything I could! It's not right. I won't spend another moment here. I have to find a way out.
Yeah, girl, we're getting out of here. This is clearly an abusive place. Objective failed. Exit the basement. Items can be combined with things. Okay. Okay, well, before we do that, we have an ad break coming up. So, 3 minutes, everybody. Get a drink, get a snack, use a bathroom, need to. We'll rack up these messages, so stay tuned. Okay, and for those in between, we shall enjoy some music. So yeah, so far I'm enjoying this game. It definitely does have the feel of the Dragon's Lair QTEs in a way, but it does feel a bit more interactive. I'm not subbed, but I'm not getting ads. Huh, wonder why. Twitch Recap 2024? Huh. Don't know why. I see all the badges you have. Well, we'll see. Yeah, I'm definitely loving this so far. The art style and the animation is really well done so far, and I can understand why they did very minimal mouth movements for the regular, like, out-of-game cutscenes kind of thing. It still would be a lot to mimic the mouth movement for a lot of what they're going for, especially with all the dialogue they have for this. So I can give that a pass at least. Because I know animating mouth movement is still incredibly tough. Considering the fact that trying to animate every syllable, you'd probably have to trace over somebody's mouth to be able to do that. Which is why a lot of the time they just kind of do like a normal mouth flap movement whenever a lot of animes or animations do that kind of thing. Like, it's kind of like they'll design the character's emotion more than the actual mouth movement, and you just kind of have to, like, design the words as close as you can to that kind of thing. Which is still impressive. I mean, I don't think I can recall an animation unless it was, like, I don't know, maybe specific animations where, like, they have to do for their native language. Yeah, for a second there I thought that maid looked like Eustace from Courage the Cowardly Dog for a second. Maybe she's like his grandmother or something. Okay, we're back. Let's see if we can get out of this basement and away from this very abusive orphanage, or whatever place this is. They call it Bunny Hall. I'm assuming it's either an orphanage or, like... If you ever saw that movie, what was it called? It was about this girl that went to an all-girls school, but then her father dies during World War I, and the school takes care of her out of state pocket or something like that. I can't remember what it was called. It was like something Princess? Or... I don't know, look this up real quick. Let's see. Disney film about girl in World War I school. Oh, Little Princess. 1995 film. This was a surprisingly good film for back then. But yeah, it kind of reminds me of that so far. Where, like, she's trapped in an all-girls school that's, like, very abusive. If you don't get, like, high marks, or you're just, like, outed for everyone. Trapped with cheese. Sorry, little one, but I need you.
Oh, I'm so sorry, little one. I promise I will let you go. I wonder if I could use it to attract that darn owl.
Isn't it? Mouse porridge! This way! Come on!
Nope. Okay, that took some health, I think. Yep, that took some health. Climb, girl, climb! Okay, guess it ran out.
You have been a great help to me. Go. You're free.
Oh, I can hide.
Carole Simmons. It's from Carole. I can read her name. The flames barely touch it. I have to put out the fire before it's too late.
The little girl began to wonder if it had been that mysterious boy who threw it into the flames. But why? What was he hiding? And above all, who was he?
No! Why did you kill it?
Well, we can assume it was evil and hungry, but still. Water leak. L2 to hold breath. Oh, okay. Okay, let's see. No water comes out, it seems the pipe is clogged. Key to the cookware cabinet. Oh, nice. Interesting. Well, can't go that way. I think the cabinet was back in the other room. Oh, Jesus! What the hell? I swear the jump scares in this game. I got a cooking pot. Okay, so I guess the cooking pot will help me somehow. Okay. Pretty sure I can't use the pot in there, unless I somehow can. Nope. Nope. Okay, up this way. Door is closed. Okay. And what the hell is that? Oh, dang it. I dropped too soon. Okay, they explode. Old sheet of newspaper is clogged in the water pipes. Yep, very obvious plumbing problem. A bucket full of water. My dear... someone?
Doubts are as insidious as snakes, aren't they, little girl?
Who's there?
So what did the letter say? Something about Carole leaving Bunny Hall?
Princess of a rotten kingdom.
Oh, good God. How did she survive that fall? Well, she got turned into a rabbit.
And then the little girl, victim of some dark spell, regained consciousness in the attic of Bunny Hall. But this time, it wasn't just a dream. And she was no longer human. Was it the work of that old man with the tar cylinder hat? Who was he? And why did he mean her such harm? Luckily, that nice gentleman in silver had rescued her. But what did all this have to do with her? And with Carole? Carole Simmons and that letter set on fire. Had she really run away? Then she looked around and remembered that place. The attic with the kitchen. All the girls were terrified of that place. But this time, Carole wouldn't be with her.
Okay, really quick, I gotta get rid of these bots. Okay, so apparently I'm starting to wonder if the whole this place has an abundance of rabbits isn't some weird witch's spell now.
Oh,
Ooh. I'm so interested where this is going now. Okay, so she can't do certain things as a rabbit, obviously. Stairs to the roof are unusable, and if we're not enough, the series of junk blocks the passage. In bunny form, Lana can jump to grab onto hanging levers. She can also jump between walls. Oh, cool, she can wall climb. Here I can see Bunny Hole Garden. It's a sunny but windy day. Poor little creature. Oh. There's no power. Look for a way out of the attic.
You saved me from that terrifying man. But whatever happened to you? Where has your head gone?
Our head, you say? What really worries me is having lost the umbrella. Head and umbrella not accounted for.
How can I help you? For some reason I woke up like this.
We remember you differently, actually. Did you get a perm?
But who are you?
Mr. Basie, guarding the kingdom of Carole.
I am...
Lana Benton, we know. The Princess of Carole.
Prince Corolla? What's going on here?
Without the head, there's little else we could do or tell you. Have you ever seen a headless body having a long conversation?
To tell you the truth, I have never seen a headless body capable of carrying on any type of conversation.
I'm powerless. Find the head. Something must certainly have happened to him. Oh, and don't forget the umbrella. By the way, I believe this is yours.
My ribbon! Oh, thank you, thank you!
Now go, and be careful. There is a risk that Mr. Kin's black tar has already begun to spread.
Keen. So that is his name.
Remember, the more power he gains, the weaker Carole becomes. With it, all of us.
So Lana, as frightened as she was confused, decided to accept the mission and find the head of the silver gentleman who had rescued her.
Change form by pressing circle. Okay. Okay, find Mr. Basie's head. Okay, then. Unlock the lever for the box. Okay. Okay, that unlocks that. Which drops a barrel. Oh wait, I gotta push this to the other side. There was a lever the other way. Okay. That does that, but nothing comes out. Is there anything else over here?
it! Who did this? I'll get you out of here! Don, it's locked! Miss Fisherin! Whatever happened to her? Could it be the black tar Mr. Basie was referring to?
Hunters are enemies that can kill Lana. Their proximity is indicated by the heartbeat that increases the intensity when they're closer. Avoid making noises or running since this alerts them. Use stealth to avoid them under tables or by using hiding spots or pressing square and L2 to hold your breath to be undetected, but be careful not to hold it for too long. Fishing keeps them constantly under control. Okay, I need to find a key. Boy. Room key. Room key. Oh, jeez. Found some coal. Okay. Mailbox. Oh, I guess it just autosaves when I go up to it. No electricity. Okay. Turned off. Oh. Okay, that was a death. So that's 3 so far. Small key inside. Compartment can only be unlocked directly with electrical power to it. Okay. thought she was gonna do something with that, but I guess not. Oh god. Can't get me in here. Whew. Crap. Oh, crap. Shit. Maintenance by the grinders deposited. Oh crap. Crap. Why doesn't she leave the area? Thanks for the pokes. Hey, Wilgian. First of all, Korok broke. Second of all, what the shit is this Alice in Wonderland shit? And third, how did she turn into a rabbit? I don't know. Let me check the thing real quick. Oh, it disconnected from Streamlabs. 1 second. Let me just restart the program. Okay. Now that should go through. Let me just refund those real quick. Now, let me try this real quick. Okay, sound effect went through, but not the actual thing. 1 second. Throw. That's weird. Why isn't it showing up on screen again? It's connected. Throw scene, trigger manager, object manager, connections. Strange. What is wrong with this? Okay, the sound effects are going through. Okay, why are you not showing up on screen? Should be showing up. Why isn't it? Ah, there it is. Okay. I know what it is. Stupid game capture keeps doing that thing. Okay, it should be going through now. Let me test it one more time. Let's see. Where is the... Ah, there it is, okay. Okay, it was working again. Okie dokie. Something's stuck inside. Nothing happens, no electricity. Shit. Get out of here, you old bitch. Okay, maybe this is the... Okay, that's her room key. Electricity is missing. Stack of books and various knickknacks. There's a few letters. Some reason they smell funny. Tinderbox. Okay, so this is a different person compared to... Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Crap. A tool to use to light fire. Okay, so I got the tinderbox. Need a lever of some sort. Is there anything else up here I can get? Nope. Okay, what can I use the tinderbox on? Or wait. Okay, I can't combine those. Okay. So I've got a broom, screwdriver, coal, and tinderbox. Tool use light fire. I've got to find a lever of some sort. Oh shit. Nope. Okay, so what can I do out here? Oh. Coal in this thing. Okay. Okay, so the electricity's only going upwards right now. Crank, yes. Okay, we're making progress. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Okay, this already has a crank, but... Okay, gotta figure out... Okay, is there anything else in her room that I missed? All the ink spilled on the floor. Reappears when exposed to a strong heat source unless... Unleash your inner Riddler? What? Electricity is missing. Okay. combination lock. Seems 2 tiles are missing from the combination. Ah. So we've got to put the combination lock together before we can do that. Okay. Okay, so I'm thinking the crank goes in here. Still no electricity. Okay, so I gotta go back to the other room and get the electricity going into a different direction then. So I've got to get her in this room then. Okay, you go downstairs. Preoccupy your time with the stuff down there. Yes? You mean Charlie?
Yeah, I mean Charlie.
One sec.
Just coming.
Alexa, off. Apologies, everybody. I will be right back. I need to go let the dog outside, so until then, I'll put on some music and the BRB. There we go. Be right back soon. Okay, I'm back. Excuse me. Okay, back to the game. turn the crank on this thing. Okay, that lowers that. And that sends the electricity that way. That's right, shit, she's over in this room too. Okay, I've got an idea. We'll lure her into this room. Oh shit, I got out too soon. She can't get in here. Okay, she seems to keep to the same path when she's in a room. Okay, that room still isn't doing that. Okay, back to the kitchen. Okay, I still have to unlock the gate. Okay. Then where does that go? Okay, that gets me something in her room then. Stinky letter. Okay. Mysterious letter apparently empty. It gives off a nauseating smell. Who knows if it's hiding something? All the ink spilled on the floor. My first spy kit, invisible ink. It appears when exposed to strong heat sources. Only sure. Oh, okay. So I've got to take that to a heat source in order to actually show what's on the thing. Okay. Ah. Stinky. I think that's just like the smell of the ink or something. Ugh. Mm. Okay, now to do that other one. That's that. So then why is the electricity off over here then? Okay, if I want her out of that other room, I better get her in here then. Oh shit. Okay. Hopefully those things don't respawn. Okay. Oh. Okay, that saves the game for now. We have another ad break coming up, so 3 minutes, everybody. Get a drink, get a snack, use the bathroom, need to. We'll rack out these messages, so stay tuned. Whew. For those in between, we'll enjoy some music. Whew. I gotta say that even though this game isn't as horrifying as most horror games, I still get the tension. I am enjoying this so far, and I do want to see where this game all leads to. So I'm kind of wondering if the Carole Kingdom has something to do with the rabbits that are out in the forest. Excuse me. And then I have to wonder why Lana is being called a princess. So I'm kind of wondering if I should take this as like a literal fantasy, or if there's like some metaphorical shit going on. Okay, now we're back. Okay, back to see if we can get Mr. Beasel's head. Or Basil's head. Yes, I knew it. Some bizarre combination written in the invisible ink. Combination as a rabbit, kite, and owl. Okay. Ah, crap. Well, how am I supposed to do this? Was she hiding in that closet that whole time? Ah, crap. Go, 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 go. It's an old piece of meat. Oh, crap. Oh, I just did that by accident. Okay. Okay, get this key. The cage key, yes, finally. Oh, god damn it. Can't get me in here.
All right, good. I'm here. No, no, no! Darn, I was almost there. Just when I finally have the key. Where could he have ended up?
The hell? Small metal object stuck in the crack of the wall. Metal tile with 4 faces. Okay. Small metal part. Oh shit. Where the hell did she come from? Shit, she heard me. Okay. Okay, next place I gotta go. Rabbit, kite, owl. I still gotta find one more tile, that's right. Okay, then there's that meat grinder over here. Which there's no electricity for. Yeah. Okay, I'm guessing one of the combination things is inside of that. So now I've got to figure out how to get the electricity over here now. Okay, now it's going this way. I figured as much. Uh-oh. She's in here, isn't she? Or she's not. She's about to be. Okay, the other metal part. No, god damn it. Can't get me in here. Okay. Okay, so it's rabbit, kite, owl. Electricity's missing again. Damn it. Okay, let's get her over here. you did that way before, and it didn't work before. So I assume it's that way. Shit. Crap, I've got to get her out of there. Where is she? Okay. Am I supposed to go this way for the... It's a closet, isn't it? Oh, now I remember. I've got to flip this switch. So that goes back to the elevators, right? Oh. Okay, save again. Okay. No, I don't think that goes back to the thing, unless pressing that switch alters it. Okay, then that goes up that way to the elevator. Okay. Excuse me. Oh, shit. Okay, see me. Okay, can't get me in here.
That place of dust and ash awakens sad memories in Lana. She and Carole grounded, old Mildred and her deafening, shrill voice. The silver gentleman's umbrella, the little girl proclaimed. A voice rang out. I didn't have time to finish it, but then, as if by magic, because time knows how to repair lost and unfinished things.
Okay. Door is locked. Don't want to open it. we have to find out where Mr. Beezy went to.
The head! Finally! I'm sorry I took all this time. That horrible owl again! Oh, it has the letter! Quick, we have to do something!
Press left directional pad to switch control between Lana and Beezy's head. Interesting. Jump with X, press square to move objects. Beezy's head, you switch to temporary state by being crushed by heavy objects, electrocuted, or set on fire. Oh boy. Okay. Oh, okay, that just goes up. Okay. It's blocked until the crank is released. Okay. Okay. Still can't do anything about that. Nope, can't go that way. Okay, so what? So what am I doing? Thin gap, we're just a little worn. A little worm would fit. Okay. So that can't go any further than that. No. What am I doing wrong? This does not make sense. Do I have to... No, I can't push that any further. She's partially psychic. Think. There's gotta be something. Why is it ticking? What the? Why is the screen shaking? I don't get what I'm supposed to be doing here, honestly. Oh. That's what I'm supposed to be doing. What kind of school for girls is this?
Lana, think. What are birds of prey most afraid of? Fire! Who isn't afraid of fire?
Oh my god, this guy's going through literal fire for her.
Yes, yes! You did it!
What is with this letter?
Was it perhaps a dream? She and Carole together again until the little girl opened her eyes. What is this place? She wondered. It was certainly Carole. Even if the sails aren't hoisted, It doesn't mean the wind isn't already blowing. These words rang in her head.
Huh. So is the rabbit Carole?
It's you, isn't it?
The sweet bunny did not breathe. She stood there at the bow, contemplating that spectacular view.
What happened to you? I need to know. Why did you leave me?
And I had to get that.
Are you trying to break your neck, Lana? And what if Miss Hinman saw you? Hopping on a roof. What's in your head, girl? Don't tell me you were hiding from Vicky and the other girls again. If I catch them this time... Ah!
The loving Josephine, a real angel to the little girl.
It can't go on like this, Lana. With you crossing the rooftops trying to escape them? And frankly... Carole, where did this letter come from?
You need to show it to Miss Hinman right now.
Sweet French, I decided to leave this place once and for all. Tonight, precisely 5 before midnight. That will be my cue for... The rest is practically unreadable. With love, Carole S. Well, that would only confirm the other girls' suspicions about Miss Carole's potential elopement.
But don't you understand, Miss Hinman? If that was the case, what would be the point of burning this letter? It's already been several weeks since Carole left. And then, that mysterious boy.
Oh, Frank, right on time. Do you have any news about this mysterious boy? Seen anyone shady hanging around Bunny Hall?
The man shook his head. That was Frank, the handyman. The girls were terrified of him. That sinister squeak of his prosthetic leg was the reason they used to call him the Rust Man.
He was there, fiddling with a poker right where I found the letter. Then he put something in his pocket, but I didn't see exactly what. I had to hide.
You are shocked, little girl.
But I'm sure of what I saw.
We'll look into it with a fresh perspective. Now, it will be better for you to go and get some rest.
But Miss Hinman...
Go, my dear. Listen to what she tells you. You will talk about it more later.
A loud roar pierced the rainy night. The little girl...
Wait, did I just get through
calmed
chapter
down
3?
By repeating to herself, "It's Frank and his extermination work. I must not be intimidated by the explosions beyond the walls of the estate." That photo. Often the little girl feared she had forgotten her sweet mother's face. Or maybe it was just a part of her that wanted to forget, due to the pain of that sad void left behind. When suddenly... that boy again.
I don't think that's a boy.
Wait!
And though curiously all alone, on a freezing rainy night like this, the little girl set off in pursuit of that mysterious boy.
That's so weird. I don't remember it being chapter 3. Okay, so I wonder who our hunter is going to be for this chapter. Is this supposed to be like an attending place for a girls' school? I thought she was the only orphan. Or maybe Carole was an orphan too. Carole's desk. It's almost like someone rummaged through her things. Old unsettled stuff.
Sweet French, so the letter said. My time seems to be running out, like a sword hanging over my head.
And however much I may resist, nothing is going to change. Nor do I receive any support, not even from those I thought I knew. All I have left is you, Marcel, my sweet French, and the idea of London together. Carole S.
Marcel? So that's your name. Girls!
Who's French? Pre-break that. It's locked, doesn't want to open.
Vicky? Girls? Is anybody there?
What's going on here? The beds are all empty. Where are the others?
This reminds me of Vicky, and they just forced me to repeat a certain name in the mirror. Just thinking about it makes me shiver. They make her play Bloody Mary or something? That'd be weird. Oh, Jesus!
You have to help me! Vicky! What's going on? Where are the others? Gone! Someone, something, has swallowed them! Please, do not leave me! What the heck are you talking about? From the bridge! The tar, longer! It's spreading! The tar? Don't you understand? Even if time seems to have stopped, clock keeps ticking furiously. Grant and Corolla, all of us will be doomed too. Vicky,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Please do not leave me. Poor fool. Did you really think Vicky or the others would ever ask for your help?
Okay, time to run. Okay. So he's been watching her for a while. He knows about the bullying and the other girls and everything. don't know if anybody else is left.
Is there anyone there? Come on, girls, this isn't funny!
Darn! It's secured by a big combination lock. A tile is missing.
Okay, I gotta find another tile. Great. Oh god. Shit. God, they would dunk her into cold water? Oh. The humidity of the walls are so degraded that I can almost see through. Wonder if I can widen it further to be able to pass through. Okay. To avoid waste, the water flow alternates between the two floors. Use the crank to ignite the flame in the alternator if you want to start. Operate the alternator crank until the alternator flames switching on the other. Vice versa. Okay. Okay. It's Miss Hinman's room. It's closed. There's no way to open it. Okay. Mirror is a little filthy. I can still see heavy traces of fingerprints. It's as if someone wanted to write something. It's way too unreadable, though. Oh.
2, 1. Puff, puff!
The balloons. Puff puff mode activated. Yeah, it's been a while since this form was unleashed. Okay then, continuing on. On the sink there's a box of matches. This might come in handy. Yes. A matchbox. All seems to have deteriorated. There's no water flow. Okay. 285. Okay, so I guess I gotta remember that for later. Remember that, chat. 285. What the? Oh god.
I really like this mortal kingdom.
Oh god. God, he just loves torturing her like this, doesn't he? Okay, so I gotta find the dial lock to get out of this place. A2 close. Refused to obey any of the ladies. She was forcibly dragged away. Just remembered that she ended up in one of those buildings guarded by the men in white coats. What kind of place is this? Useless junk. Okay. Yeah. Okay, that didn't work. Okay, that's not working. What am I missing? Guess I'll go upstairs and see what else there is. It. Deserted. Okay, at least we have a safe spot. Should unlock the security bars. Possible to use from here. Notice to employees. For security reasons, especially after suspecting guests spending hall. Throughout the course of the night. The young ladies would be held personally responsible otherwise. Thanks, Miss Hinman. What kind of place is this? It's like, what in the 1800-something kind of nightmare is this place being run as? Because as far as we can tell, there's explosions to get rabbits out of some place. There's a creepy guy named the Tar Man. It seems like all of her school bullies are dying by the fathoms. Oh. Rust is so corroded the drain that I can almost see the downstairs pipes and showers. Forbidden. Due to a fault in the pipes, the use of the right shower is strictly prohibited. There is a risk the water will drip off. Thank you, Frank. Okay. Case. Okay. Like, I'm kind of wondering, is there like some sort of like big experiment going on with like the girls in whatever this kingdom of Carole is? Like, are people getting turned into bunnies and being used for some fuel of some kind? Oh, what am I doing? Miss Hinman's locker, I can smell her perfume. It's secured with a heavy padlock. The key is missing. I think I saw it in the sewing room. Miss Hinman keeps a copy of her locker key in here. If only I could get inside. What am I playing for tomorrow? I'm going to be playing Ni no Kuni tomorrow. And then Sunday, we'll see if it's a toss-up or so. Because I really wanted to try this game out tonight in order to experience it finally. Okay. Oh, Well, that was easy.
Oh.
Sir, Miss Hinman keeps a copy of her locker key. I have to find it. Oh, no.
My ribbon! Where's my ribbon?
Oh, no. Oh, shit. Well, that's 4. Oh, shit. Shit. Okay, turn around. Turn around. Turn your head around. Well, shit. Okay, so now I see what I gotta do. Okay, wait till that thing's head turns around. Okay, that does the dumbwaiter. Flash again. Got it. Key. Where's the darn key? Here it is. Why would she hide her locker key all the way up here? Crap. Get in, get in, get in, get in. What? hold breath, hold breath, hold breath, hold breath, hold breath. God damn it. Oh, I get it. Damn it. What? God damn it. Okay, what am I supposed to do there? Turn on the light. Get in here. Hold breath. Flash, motherfucker.
The ribbon!
Oh. I chopped its head off. Ah, my goodness. Okay, pause for a second. We have another ad break coming up, so 3 minutes, everybody. Get a drink, get a snack, use the bathroom, need to. We'll be back off these messages, so stay tuned. I think we're up to 8 or 9 now. I will enjoy some music in the meantime. Oh, right. There we go. Whew. Ooh. I gotta say, so far I'm really enjoying this game. And I think I definitely want to keep it on the schedule for a while. Because I don't see this being a very long game. If we're already on chapter 4. Well, it does make me wonder how many chapters there are in this game. So now I'm wondering, is this a series of dreams or something? Or is there something more sinister going on with this place? Because you don't normally see bars in a girls' school, I imagine. Okie dokie. And we're back. So I gotta say, so far, I'm very curious about what direction this game is going to be going in, because so far I have really liked the art direction, I've liked the style of it so far. The fact that it's a puzzle platformer did catch me off guard a little bit. So there is a little tedium there, but I gotta say, I'm just loving the art style for this so far. The charm in this is really good, and I'm so curious as to where the story is going, because I can't tell if this is dream sequences with her, or if there really is, like, some weird, creepy conspiracy going on with this place. And how many girls' schools in, like, the 1800s do you see with bars on doors, with mechanisms, and, like, white lab coats? I feel like I'm in a fever dream for, like, a prequel Resident Evil game or something like that, but without the zombies. So let's see where it goes. And I think we'll try to find a safe spot to end for the night. Okay, back to it. Missing tile of the lock. Okay. Got the missing tile. Now we just need to get back to the door. Okay, can't go in there. Okay, so where's that creepy asshole gonna come out now? Yeah, I kind of figured. What is this kingdom? Okay. So is she like Princess of the Bunny Kingdom or something, I'm wondering? Oh, what if that's a plot twist? What if it turns out she's actually a bunny and the ribbon just gives her a human disguise the whole time? That'd be interesting. Okay. Okay, and I remember the lock combination. 2, 8, 5. Okay, so what's gonna happen now?
Where is everyone?
Why is he a chalkboard?
Carole? Oh, my friend. You don't run to hug your sweet Carole.
But Carole, but
What? Are you perhaps afraid of tripping and getting killed?
Foolish princess of the forgotten kingdom of Carole. No one understands you. No one really listens to you. Just there to point out that you are wrong, different. And now that Carole is gone too. Oh, it breaks my heart.
Who are you?
Who am I? They call me many things. Mr. King, Altar Cylinder, Horrible Oblivion, and then my favorite, the Corrupter of Worlds. From the breach, the tar begins to spread. And sooner or later, Corona will be mine
Me?
Perhaps in a vain attempt to bring things back as they were. Let time stop then. May it stop forever.
No. It's not possible.
Yes, princess. You feel the time passes. You're terrified of growing up. Nonetheless, while you disappointment, the clock continues to tick furiously. And only I can stop it forever. Or even bring it back.
And what do you want in return?
Grant me Carole legitimately, and I will give you the gift you desire most. But the sooner you remember, the sooner you'll be able to make a decision. And who knows if it might not be your investigations. Carole, the French, the letters, the solutions of this riddle, which will make you remember.
Good morning. You don't plan to stay in bed all day, do you? It seems that Miss Hinman has an important announcement to make. Oh, I must have dozed off again. I can't remember. Maybe I was dreaming.
Quick! Miss Hinman will kill me! Oh, and thank you. Thank you so much.
Oh, be careful! And where did you jump out from?
Oh, I'm mortified. I pray you can forgive me.
On the contrary, I hope you will do this more often. What are two sad eyes doing on such a beautiful face?
What the hell is going on?
You mean it? Dawn, I have to go.
Girl, you're in a girls' school,
Sorry for the delay,
and
Miss
that
Hinman.
clearly grown gentleman was hitting on
It's
you.
about time. Well, now that Miss Benton has also honored us with her presence, it is my duty to introduce you to the newest guest of Bunny Hall, Miss Dudley. Please.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Amanda. I come from a place not too far from here.
Yes, from the pigsty. Oink oink.
Oink, oink.
Lock up, Miss Dudley. You can go to your seat. Manifesto for Women's Emancipation?
No, please! That's mine! I beg you!
It's because of rubbish like this that the world is falling apart. Women playing at being men.
This, for the little girl, was a common occurrence. Then, recognizing her same sadness in the face of the new arrival, she had nothing left to do but huddle helplessly on the cold bench and let herself slip away from that gray world in which she was born. Even if the sails aren't hoisted, that doesn't mean the wind isn't already blowing.
What do you think happened to her?
To whom?
Stupid. To Carole.
Oh well, she was a troublemaker.
Right! My father always said not to trust her kind.
But her disappearance doesn't worry you even a little. What if it happened to one of us?
She could be frolicking who knows where. We all knew what her plans were.
Well, maybe something happened to her then.
Or maybe someone chopped her into tiny little pieces.
Who knows?
Maybe Frank?
Oh, God.
The Rust Man. That guy creeps me out. Yeah, I think he killed her.
I mean, have you seen how he stares at all of us? Without ever taking a breath. And that continuous heck, heck, heck.
Do you think he's a bloodthirsty girl killer?
You're scaring me.
I am the spirit of Carole Simmons.
thought I told Miss Hinman that a guy secretly snuck into Buddy Hall.
Who? That handsome lord standing outside the classroom?
Stupid. You're stupid. Not that.
Oh, he is so cute!
And look who's there.
Hey, where are you going all alone? Where are you running off to? We just want to talk to you.
The little girl could only wonder who Vicky and the others had set out in pursuit of. And that letter, all she had to do was gather her courage and overcome that wall that stood between the estate and that forbidden territory. The Bunny Hall Park. It had been so long since they were last allowed to cross those walls because of the restructuring for the collective and the disinfestation work. The little girl struggled to recognize it.
Okay, I think that's saved. Let me see what Freddy Cures was saying. She sounds familiar. No wonder Lana sounds familiar. She's voiced by the same actress as Lucy from Zenless Zone Zero and Charlie in the Has-Been Hotel pilot, and was Uzi and Penny in Murder Drones. Oh, I love Uzi. She's so cute. Trying to remember who Penny was in Murder Drones. I watched all 8 episodes. Let me think. Who is Penny? Penny in Murder Drones. I remember Envy, Uzi, Jay, Sin, Tessa. I think Sarah was the bitch. I can't remember who. But it's so interesting that she was also Charlie in the Has-Been Hotel pilot. That's right, I forgot. After the Has-Been Hotel pilot got picked up, they went with, like, well-known professional actors for those roles. I forgot about that. Kind of sad they didn't keep the original voice actors. Oh well. But that's still cool that she gets to be Lana in this game. I was wondering why she sounded familiar. Nice pickup for Cures. Excuse me. Okay, so I think for now I'm going to end this for Chapter 5. Not sure how many chapters this game has. Kind of want to know, but I might as well look it up. What the heck? Okay, let's see. How many chapters in By Sweet Carole? Okay, there's a total of 10 chapters, so I guess at the rate we're going so far, we'll probably either get this done probably in another stream, or maybe less, depending on how long the rest of the levels are for after this. So I think I'm going to stop it here for now. Sadly, I didn't get to play for too long, but it was still fun. I'm pretty sure this game auto-saves too, so... Aww. The front screen changes too. Okay, so it does auto-save, so we're on Chapter 5. Okay. So yeah, I gotta say, this is a really interesting game so far. I love the fact that it is all 2D hand-drawn animated. Although maybe it's probably digital too, I'm not sure. But I love the fact that they use a lot of old techniques that Disney used to use in a lot of their animations. Like, for example, you can kind of see, like, the roughness in the coloring for a lot of the, the character designs and everything. And even though it's a 2D side-scroller game, it's still impressive with what they were able to come up with this game so far. And I really want to know where the story goes, because I can't tell if it's fantastical, if it's psychological, or if it's science fiction of some sort. So I really want to know where this game is going to be going in terms of story, but I gotta say I'm liking it so far. I did hear from some people that the characters aren't too deep, but considering the fantasy aspect of it, I'm kind of just going with it. But so far, yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with this game, and I think we can probably finish this in another stream or two, so I'll keep this one on the schedule. So who knows, maybe I'll play this, like, partially Sunday, and then we'll finish it up next week. Yeah, this game's been pretty fun so far. I definitely recommend it. Let's see, this came out just a few days ago, and it was only $25 at sale. I'm just going to keep it on here. It's really cool. Okay, then. So, thank you everybody for joining me tonight. I hope you all had a wonderful night with me. I certainly had a lot of fun with this. I got a couple of jump scares, which is pretty cool. And I would really love to go through this again sometime, because the way that the story is structured, it kind of makes me think like the Disney-fied version of like Rule of Rose meets Little Goody Two-Shoes, and a little bit of Odin Sphere, surprisingly, with the storybook way that it's being told. So, I'm really interested to see what else the developers could do with something like this, because 2D animation in games like this is something I live for these days. So I can't wait to see where the story goes. So, let's see who we can raid and pass the love on to. Let's see, who is on? Let's see, we've got Jackal playing Alice Madness Returns. Ooh, that's a good transfer. We can keep the ball rolling with the fantastical horror. Okie dokie then. Okie dokie then. Raid Jackal 9. There we go. And for our raid message, there we go. Copy that in there if you wish. It's a free emote too. And I hope you all have a wonderful evening. Thanks, Pillow Mimic, for coming. See you later, Sir Squanch. Bye, Furry Cures. Thanks, Andy Dead Sky. Will Gian, thanks for coming, and I appreciate it. And everybody else, have a good evening. I'll see you tomorrow with more Ni no Kuni, and Sunday we'll probably do a coin toss to see which we play. Have a good night. Bye-bye.